Hello everyone and welcome back. Nearly 1.2 billion people worldwide are living with mental health disorders. The number has been growing. I will put a link to this article in the description for the video. Nearly 1.2 billion people worldwide had mental health disorders in 2023, reflecting a 95.5% increase since 1990. A new study has found the largest increases were in anxiety and depression, which were also the most common disorders in 2023. In third place was a residual category of personality disorders not accompanied by other mental or substance use disorders. The study published in the journal The Lancet also revealed how trends concerning 12 mental health disorders differed by age, sex, location, and socio-demographic factors among 204 countries and territories, suggesting we are entering an even more concerning phase of worsening mental health disorder burden globally. Look, I've talked about this and I have told you that we have seen an ever-increasing amount of people calling us because their loved ones are suffering from primary mental health issues. And I think this is where we're going with this. The other mental health disorders measured were bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, autism spectrum disorder, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, anorexia, bulimia, dysthymia, conduct disorder, and developmental intellectual disability from unknown causes. Dysthymia is a long-term but mild form of depression and is also known as persistent depressive disorder. Conduct disorder affects children and teens and involves a consistent pattern of disobedient and aggressive behaviors. And this bit is important. The researchers found increases in all 12 disorders, including a 158% rise in anxiety and a 130% uptick in depression compared with 1990. The study also helps further illuminate how COVID-19 may have influenced the rates of certain mental health conditions. Yeah, I've talked about this too. I told you that two things really changed the kinds of cases that we have, from these sort of drug-related cases to primary mental illness. One was COVID-19 and the other was the legalization of marijuana. The peak has shifted to younger people. Mental health disorders increasingly are a leading cause of disability, with females and peoples aged 15 to 39 affected. Whew, this is frightening stuff. Experiences with mental health and access to care vary significantly, and much of the burden for improvement lies with policymakers and other health experts. Okay, I'll let you read this for yourself, but you get where I'm going with this. This is just, and I've said this a lot in other videos, I think this is the number one crisis we're going to face, not just here in America, but worldwide. I mean, take all the politics out of everyday life, and I know it's hard to ignore all this craziness going on, and like I've said in other videos, I don't care what your political affiliation is. I care about helping your family, which is why I will talk to anybody and everybody that may need help. So look, if you're a family out there and you're tired of the chaos, you want a solution to this, okay? You're sick and tired of being sick and tired. You're tired of watching your loved ones suffer and how it's affecting your family. Please reach out to us. Let's have a conversation about what options may or may not be available to you, both legal and non-legal. So please, we're here to help you. If there's an issue going on in your family and I've not talked about it in one of my videos, let me know. Post in the comments. I'll make you a video, because if it's affecting your family, it's almost certainly affecting somebody else's. And I make this content for you so you can say, maybe there's an answer to this. Okay, so please post. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. It helps us to get more content out to more people so we can help more families. Also included in the description for the video is a link to our new book. I wrote a whole book on the Marchman Act. Okay, and included in each chapter is a video of me talking about that particular chapter, and it's free. All you got to do is click on the link. It'll ask you for your name, your email address, and it will shoot you a link to the book. It's there for you, and I'm going to make more content so you can get the information you need. Okay, that's what this is about, right? It's my way of giving to you, and then you can decide if you want to talk to us or you want to work with us. So please, and if you like more of this content, if you want more of these videos that I make every day, please subscribe to the channel. And with that said, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.